Here's a completion of things to do when you're bored. So first up we have engineer. This comes on the list on funnest things to do because it's just so versatile. You can do so many things. Like right now I'm doing wait, what? Why is I sitting? Okay, go to the back room. Wait, what? How did she not go in the back rooms? Is she hacking or something? Yeah, she's... Like I said, you can build many traps. Right now I'm building a back rooms trap. Just spam some boards and then like put some fans to protect it, and yeah, that looks good. And then you walk off. And then you put down a teleporter anywhere, and then you teleport people away. This is a very satisfying one to do, and I highly recommend using it. Sometimes people like are smart enough not to go into it, for example this freeze user, but sometimes you can punch them in. Sadly this time it didn't work. You can also build an airplane. I was not able to do this in a public server because, well, people kept trying to grief me, which was really annoying, but just follow the steps that I am doing right now. Put some four wheels, then add a fruit shooter, and then you're gonna sit on it, and bam, just like that, you're flying, which is actually really fun. I mean, it's really hard to control, but it's quite fun when you're flying. Wait, no, am I stuck? Please, no. Next up, we have UFO, another really fun one. For some reason, this feels like OG for some reason, even though I don't know how new this ability is. But it's just fun to be able to suck people up from all above. And then you can also just watch people suffer as you just fly all over the place. It's just one of those fun ones. I recommend to go next to the hill to do it up. Next up, you have to do events. You don't have to, but I really recommend it. For example, I did Easter, and the Easter event was actually really good. And there's a couple clips of me doing it. So yeah, I definitely recommend doing that. Next up, we have playing with friends. This is one of the very important ones that's get overlooked, but this will help you from getting burnt out, getting bored. It's just in general really fun, and they can also help you when you're grinding. It's especially useful if you're a YouTuber. Next up, we have Alchemist. This one is really fun. It kind of reminds me from Find the Marker and Wacky Wizards for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. It just feels very classic. And then I like using bigger arms. Sometimes I can get really big ones if I don't die. I also like using multiple arms or whatever, limbs, whatever you call it. This one's also pretty fun to troll with. Speed's also a good one if you feel like you want to sweat a little bit. But in general, Alchemist is just basically like 9 abilities in 1 ability. You can also use tons of mushrooms. I really recommend that one. It's really fun. I also like using jump to like troll them. It's very fun. They're just trying to get you. Ah, got caught. Next up we have Castle. Castle again, another really fun one. Just spawn your little minions and then just watch them do all the work for you. It's just really fun. It also gets you like a lot of slaps, but you can just see all of the arrows just flying out. And as you can see, my slaps are going like really high very quickly. I also like a targeting and a special ability if they're like one taps or something, and then every single one of them, for example this case I did tree, I just target, which is really fun actually. You rage quit. Next up we have teams. I don't think many people use it, but I really like teams. It's very fun. I like building a car to get around the map very quickly. Usually it doesn't work. It takes a couple tries to go through the builder ones. The only sad part is you can't actually run them over. I recommend using this flying glitch to try to get over. It's hard not to fall off though, which is kind of the sad part about it. But in any case, it's just fun to be punching people who are most likely not going to be sweat. They will run away, which is the only bad part about it, but I just like it. The castles like really break. Next up, we have Festive. This one is very fun, especially the snowball spear or whatever you call it. It's just fun to sit up here and then just throw snowballs at everybody below. It's also a good melee weapon. I don't know exactly how much damage it does up close, but it also has a slowing ability, which is really nice if you're being chased. Next up, we have Baller. You have free wait, that sounds sus. And then it's not what you think. Basically, you can change. Archer is a good one. Slicer is a little bit more like heavy damage, but very hard, as you can see right here. In my opinion, this hammer is my favorite. It has very high cooldown, but its damage is really insane, same as its knockback, as you can see right here. It's just really enjoyable. Next up, we have use an ability you haven't used. Even if you think it's really bad, just use it. It's a lot of fun. I've never or barely ever used energy, I believe it's called, and I had a lot of fun catching people with it. It was just tons of fun, getting tons of punches, and I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.